Think your breakfast eggs are foolproof? Think again. Small slip-ups in handling and cooking can turn these nutrient powerhouses into hidden hazards. Eggs boast high-quality protein and a wealth of vitamins, but if you store, prep, or cook them incorrectly, you could be putting your health at risk. In this video, we'll expose the 5 most common blunders that can make eggs more harmful than helpful. You might be surprised to learn that everyday routines, like leaving them out too long or skipping a quick rinse, can have serious consequences. Stick with us through the end, because we're not just pointing out mistakes, we're sharing easy tweaks that ensure your eggs remain a safe, nutritious staple. We'll explain exactly what goes wrong at each step and show you foolproof methods to keep your eggs fresh, delicious, and danger-free. Ready to transform your egg game and protect your well-being? Let's jump in. Number 1. Overcooking eggs. One of the most common mistakes people make when preparing eggs is cooking them at excessively high temperatures. While eggs are a great source of protein, healthy fats, and vital nutrients, overheating them can trigger harmful chemical changes. Overcooked eggs, whether fried until browned, boiled until the yolk turns greenish-gray, or scrambled at high heat, undergo oxidation. This process can lead to the formation of compounds like oxidized cholesterol, which has been linked to increased inflammation and a greater risk of heart disease. That strong sulfur smell you may have noticed after boiling eggs too long, it's a sign of overcooking. This odor comes from a reaction between sulfur in the egg whites and iron in the yolks, forming iron sulfide. While not toxic, it indicates nutrient degradation. Consider Robert, a 76-year-old who ate fried eggs daily, crisping them until golden brown. Over time, he began experiencing digestive discomfort and frequent heartburn. After learning about the effects of overcooking, he switched to soft scrambling his eggs at a lower temperature. Within a few weeks, he noticed reduced bloating and improved energy. Another downside to overcooking is nutrient loss. Eggs are naturally rich in vitamin B12, folate, lutein, and zeaxanthin, nutrients vital for brain and eye health. Prolonged high heat significantly reduces their availability, meaning you're not getting the full nutritional value. The good news? You don't have to give up eggs, just adjust how you cook them. Gentle methods like poaching, soft boiling, or lightly scrambling at lower heat help retain nutrients and prevent oxidation. Even when frying, using a moderate flame and avoiding browning can preserve their health benefits. These small adjustments can help you enjoy eggs as a truly nourishing part of your diet. Number 2. Eating raw or undercooked eggs. Many people assume that eating raw or undercooked eggs is the best way to preserve their full nutritional value. But what they often overlook is the serious health risk that comes with it. While eggs are loaded with essential nutrients, consuming them raw can expose you to harmful bacteria, most notably Salmonella. This bacteria can cause severe food poisoning, and for seniors with weaker immune systems, the consequences can be especially dangerous. Eating foods like homemade mayonnaise, raw cookie dough, or runny eggs might seem harmless, but these can all be sources of Salmonella. Though contamination is rare, it's not a risk worth taking. Symptoms include fever, stomach cramps, diarrhea, and dehydration, conditions that can escalate quickly in older adults and potentially require hospitalization. Even store-bought eggs that look clean and fresh can carry bacteria if they've been improperly handled or stored. Take Margaret, for example, a 68-year-old who started every morning with a raw egg smoothie. She had been doing this for years, convinced it was the healthiest choice. But after a sudden bout of stomach pain and nausea, she was diagnosed with Salmonella poisoning. It was a wake-up call. Once she switched to fully cooked eggs, the issue never returned, and she continued getting the nutrition she needed safely. There's another hidden issue with raw eggs. They contain avidin, a protein that binds to biotin, an essential B vitamin responsible for supporting metabolism, nerve function, and skin and hair health. When eggs are eaten raw, avidin can block the absorption of biotin, potentially leading to deficiencies over time. Cooking deactivates avidin, making all the nutrients in eggs more accessible to your body. Some people argue that organic or free-range eggs are safe to eat raw, but the truth is, any egg, regardless of the source, can carry bacteria. The safest approach is to ensure eggs are thoroughly cooked. Scrambled, boiled, or poached eggs with firm whites and yolks are all safe choices. If you prefer runny yolks, using pasteurized eggs can help reduce risk, but fully cooking them remains the safest route. If you made it this far and found these insights helpful, drop a number 2 in the comments to let me know you're still watching. And if you haven't subscribed yet, be sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss any upcoming videos. Your support helps us keep creating content that keeps you informed and empowered. Let's move on to the next point. Number 3, storing cooked eggs improperly. A common yet often overlooked mistake is not storing cooked eggs the right way. While they may seem safe after cooking, eggs can quickly become a hotspot for harmful bacteria if left out at room temperature or stored carelessly. Once eggs enter the temperature danger zone of 40 to 140 degrees Fahrenheit, bacteria like Salmonella, Listeria, and E. coli can begin to multiply within just a few hours. This risk is especially important to consider for older adults, whose immune systems are more vulnerable. If you've ever left scrambled eggs sitting on the counter for a couple of hours and then decided to eat them later, you may have unknowingly exposed yourself to dangerous pathogens. Refrigeration helps slow down bacterial growth, but how you store your eggs matters just as much. Cooked eggs should always be placed in an airtight container and kept in the fridge. Hard-boiled eggs can be safely eaten within a week, while scrambled or fried eggs are best consumed within 3 to 4 days. George, a 72-year-old who enjoyed prepping large batches of scrambled eggs at the start of the week, learned this lesson the hard way. He used to store them in a loosely covered container, dipping into the same batch each morning. After several rounds of stomach discomfort and nausea, he realized his storage method might be the problem. Switching to airtight containers and making smaller batches made a noticeable difference. His digestive issues disappeared. Another risk of improper storage is cross-contamination. Cooked eggs that come into contact with raw meat, unwashed produce, or contaminated surfaces can easily absorb harmful bacteria. Many people assume that cooked eggs are safe simply because they've been heated, but once they cool down, they're just as prone to contamination as any other perishable food. Reheating eggs is another area where mistakes happen. Using the microwave can often leave eggs rubbery and smelly, while overheating them can destroy nutrients and ruin the texture. A better option is to reheat them slowly on the stovetop over low heat, adding a splash of water or broth to help retain moisture. If using a microwave, heat in short intervals and stir gently to avoid overcooking. To keep your eggs safe and nutritious, always store them properly, refrigerate them promptly, and consume them within the recommended time frame. These simple habits can make a big difference in protecting your health and ensuring your meals stay both delicious and safe. Number 4, using damaged or expired eggs. One of the simplest ways to turn a healthy egg into a potential health hazard is by using ones that are cracked, expired, or stored improperly. Even if an egg looks fine at first glance, a hidden crack or advanced age can make it a breeding ground for dangerous bacteria like Salmonella. This is especially concerning for older adults, whose immune systems may not be strong enough to fend off infections that younger people can easily recover from. If you've ever questioned whether the eggs in your fridge are still safe to eat, you're not alone. Many people rely on the expiration date printed on the carton, but eggs can sometimes go bad before that date, or stay fresh a little longer, depending on how they're stored. A quick and easy way to check their freshness is with a water test. Place the egg in a bowl of cold water. If it sinks and lays flat on the bottom, it's fresh. If it stands upright, it's still usable but should be eaten soon. If it floats, it's time to toss it. Evelyn, a 74-year-old who always tried to eat healthy, never thought twice about checking her eggs. One morning, she cracked one into a pan and noticed a slightly off smell, but cooked it anyway. A few hours later, she was dealing with nausea and stomach cramps. Her doctor confirmed it was food poisoning from a spoiled egg. Since then, she's used the water test religiously and hasn't had a problem since. Another risk comes from how eggs are stored before they even reach your home. If they've been exposed to fluctuating temperatures in transit, or if your fridge isn't set cold enough, condensation can form on the shells. This moisture creates an ideal environment for bacteria to grow. That's why it's important to store eggs in the coldest part of your fridge, not in the door, where temperatures vary every time it's opened. Cracked eggs also pose a hidden threat. Tiny hairline fractures can allow bacteria to enter, even if the egg appears fine. If you notice a cracked egg in the carton once you're home, it's safer to throw it out than take a chance. The same goes for any egg with an unusual smell or discoloration. These are clear warning signs that it's no longer safe to eat. To keep your meals safe and your health protected, always check your eggs before using them. Taking a few extra seconds to do a water test, check for cracks, or store them properly can prevent unwanted illness and help you get the most out of this nutrient-rich food. If you're still with us and finding this helpful, go ahead and comment number 4 below so we know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, be sure to hit that button and turn on the bell so you never miss a video. Let's keep going. Number 5, combining eggs with unhealthy cooking oils. One of the most overlooked ways to turn a healthy egg dish into a harmful one is by using the wrong kind of cooking oil. Eggs on their own are a nutritional powerhouse, rich in high-quality protein, healthy fats, and vital nutrients. But the oil you cook them in can either enhance those benefits or completely work against them. The problem lies in highly processed vegetable oils like soybean, corn, canola, and even margarine. These oils may seem harmless, but when heated, especially at high temperatures, they break down and form harmful compounds such as trans fats and oxidized lipids. These substances have been linked to increased inflammation, heart disease, and even cognitive decline, risks that are especially concerning for older adults. Trans fats, in particular, disrupt normal cellular function and can silently contribute to chronic health conditions over time. Take Frank, for example. At 78, he had been frying his eggs in vegetable oil for most of his life. He never questioned it. He assumed oil was just oil. But after reading up on the dangers of refined seed oils, he made the switch to natural fats like butter and olive oil. Within a few weeks, he started noticing improvements. Less bloating, more energy after meals, and better digestion overall. He didn't change what he ate, just the way he cooked it, and the results spoke for themselves. Another concern with processed oils is their low smoke point, the temperature at which oil begins to break down and release toxic compounds. Many vegetable oils become unstable when exposed to the high heat used for frying, producing free radicals that damage cells and accelerate aging. If you regularly fry eggs in these oils, you may be adding oxidative stress to your body without even realizing it. A smarter choice is to use oils and fats that remain stable when heated. Options like butter, ghee, coconut oil, and extra virgin olive oil not only hold up better under heat, but also come with added health benefits. They contain healthy fats that support brain function, cardiovascular health, and help reduce inflammation. For those who prefer a lighter flavor, avocado oil is another excellent option. It has a high smoke point and is rich in heart-healthy monounsaturated fats. The key message here is this: it's not just about what you eat, it's also about how you cook it. Eggs can be a powerful addition to your diet, but if they're cooked in the wrong kind of oil, they can become more harmful than helpful. By simply switching to healthier fats, you can protect your health, support your body's natural functions, and still enjoy delicious, satisfying meals. Final thoughts. Now that we've walked through the 5 common mistakes people make with eggs, take a moment to reflect on your own habits. Eggs truly are one of the most nutritious and versatile foods you can eat. But how you prepare, store, and cook them can either boost your health or quietly work against it. The great news is that making the right changes is simple and effective. If you've been overcooking your eggs, try turning down the heat to preserve their natural nutrients and prevent oxidation. If you've been eating them raw or runny, switching to fully cooked eggs can greatly reduce the risk of foodborne illness. Don't forget the importance of proper storage. Keeping eggs refrigerated in airtight containers and handling them carefully can help keep harmful bacteria at bay. And when it comes to freshness, doing a quick water test can be a game changer for spotting eggs that are no longer safe to eat. Lastly, be mindful of the oils you use. Choosing healthier options like olive oil, butter, or avocado oil can help you avoid unnecessary inflammation and elevate the nutritional value of your meal. Your body depends on the fuel you give it. Simple shifts in how you cook and care for your food can lead to noticeable improvements in how you feel every day. More energy, better digestion, and stronger overall well-being. It's not about cutting eggs out of your diet. It's about making sure they stay the nutrient-rich, health-boosting food they're meant to be. Thank you for spending this time with us. We'd love to hear from you. Drop a comment below and share one thing you learned today and how you plan to apply in your daily routine. Your feedback means a lot and helps us continue making content that educates and empowers. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who could benefit. Your support helps us keep going, and we can't wait to see you in the next video. Take care and eat smart.